All right, everybody, I am in a small town called Thorndale here in Texas. Here's a map real quick. Give you a look-see. I am crossing the main street. There's downtown. I think I'm going to pull over here and take a look around on foot. Let's do that. Looks really interesting. You see a little bit of decay here. There's about 1,300 people in this city. And this looks straight out of late 1800s, doesn't it? I mean, seriously, you just pull your, or ride your horse up, tie him off, head inside. That is so cool. I'm looking over here. I was thinking that was a shop of some sort. I think someone lives there. Yeah, somebody fixed that up and made it into a residence. Ponderosa. Yeah, beer pool tables. Should we look inside? Yeah, let's try to see what's going on inside there. If anything, I can't see anything. Well, there's some tables and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like it just was a business and they closed it. Yeah, it looks pretty bad in there. Huh. And over here's Steve's place. Might be a work in progress, huh? What's the sign say? We offer 3 kinds of services. Good, cheap, fast, but you can only pick 2. I like that. Security cameras. Well, I guess I better not hang around here too long, huh? It's pretty quiet here. It's about 9 a.m. Anyway, we'll look at some businesses here. A lot of them are clearly closed. There might be some real treasures in there. Would you look at that? All kinds of stuff going on. Let's go across the street. Let me give you the median age. It's 38. Now, for the U.S., it's 39, so the town's not old. Let's see. Let me do the ethnic breakdown. 53% white, 31% Hispanic, 12% black, 4% mixed race. Yeah, so interesting mix of people here. Pretty close to the U.S. actually. You got another looks like closed up storefront here. Let's take a peek inside here too, shall we? Yeah, looks like they might be getting ready to put some work into this one, doesn't it? Can't really see much in there. Median household income, it's pretty dang good. $63,581 a year. That's $12.27 a week. That's not too bad. Poverty, really good numbers. 4.5% overall. Look at the 17 and under. 0. According to the census, 0 children live in poverty in this town. That's pretty rare. You guys know that who watch my videos. Folks 65 and older, it is 11%. So, yeah, seeing some, of course, closed businesses and that kind of thing, or just empty storefronts, but you're seeing some signs of life. A little bit. reopen soon. So this looks like they gave it a whirl, closed it, and then reopened, or trying to reopen. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so here's the cost of living, the index, in 83. So it's definitely cheaper to live here. Housing, 43% lower. Look at utilities and healthcare, though. Those are both pretty high. In all three of the towns I'm going to show you today, that is the case. Okay. This looks like it may operate by appointment, though. It's just not busy enough for walk-ins, is it? Huh. Yeah, just a lot of... Oh, this is a restaurant. Looks like it might open every now and then. Now, Prosperity Bank, that is a big Texas chain. So that is operating. Butts Dry Goods. Well, we should go take a look at the inside of that one. And we'll get out and check out some residential a little. Butts Dry Goods. I wonder how old that is. It's probably been around for a long time. Alright, now let's take a look at the inside. See what's going on in here. Nothing. Completely empty, isn't it? Well, not much else to say about this town. I know it was founded as a railroad town and then graduated into agriculture. And of course, as we all know, farms don't need the people that they used to. So it's probably been struggling ever since. But this is what you see coming out here. About an hour outside of Austin, and that's where we're staying. And you can see the Austin Metro, which is growing incredibly fast, making its way out here. You can see the tendrils of that metropolitan area moving out here. You'll be driving out in the country, you know, seeing cows and that kind of thing, pickup trucks, and then you'll see the occasional big new warehouse, or you'll see a little small, nice but cookie cutter housing addition as you make your way out here. And the roads are in good shape. So, yeah, it's only a matter of time until Austin swallows this up. Anyway, let's go take a look at some residential. Well, I just crossed these tracks. Just in time. Yeah, I really like this. I think this is a restaurant. That is so cool. Barbecue place, looks like. Yeah, they should leave this exactly the way it is. It's perfect. Well, let me give you a median home value here. It is $122,400. While that is very low for homes these days, I was still a little bit surprised it was that high. Again, signs of Austin on its way. Well, here's the post office. Thorndale, Texas. The streets are kind of pretty. Looks very lived in. I'll tell you something that's really good here that's probably going to change as soon as Austin eats it up, and that is the crime rate. I looked it up. They had 2 crimes total here last year. 2. 1 assault, 1 theft. So there's, according to the census, almost 1,400, or about 1,400 people here. That's less than 2 crimes per 1,000 people. The U.S., it's 23. Gives you an idea how low the crime rate is here. Well, they have a Dollar General. And a little convenience store to get gas there in the distance. I think you can see that. You guys see what I see? Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen cats. And they're kind of young. Yeah, that looks like a kitten. Finally! Cat sighting! Got a lot of cats at that house. Well, it's a nice, quiet town. Pretty streets. I almost feel a little bit sorry for them because, yeah, that's going to change. I lived in a small Texas town, pretty small. When I bought my house, it was pretty small, but it has been completely swallowed up by Dallas now. And it is just non-stop traffic and construction. And as you guys know, I sold that house to do this trip. But anyway, the good folk of Thorndale, that's what you got in the future. Well, guys, I've just entered the town of Bartlett. Bartlett, Texas. This is, well, it's an interesting looking downtown, isn't it? Looks like a lot of very old buildings. There's a few cars down here. Well, let's get out on foot and take a closer look, shall we? All right, so Bartlett. Well, here's a map real quick. Like the last town and the next town I'm about to show you, Bartlett is going to be, or about to be, swallowed up by the monster that is the Austin Metro. It's interesting looking at the downtown here. See some of this. Some abandonment. But a lot of these buildings have been straightened up. You've seen a few businesses here, but there are a lot of for lease signs as well. I would guess in anticipation for the population growth that is, I would guess, imminent. Read this. Read this. Wonder what happened. Looks like there's some issues with the city, whoever owns this or leases this property. So it looks like it was a gym, doesn't it? Looks like a gym in there. Yeah, so anyway, you walk down the street here, and it's just a lot of empty buildings. Nothing going on there. Let me tell you the age, 44.7, so this town is older. There you go, the lease, one of the lease signs that you see. That's a lot of space, isn't it? Wonder what you could do with that. Anyway, yeah, 44.7 is the age, compares to 39 for the U.S. 54% of the town is male, 46 female. Now here's the ethnic breakdown. 47% Hispanic. Yeah, this is a majority Hispanic town. 40% white, 11% black, Last 3% mixed race. Median household income, $51,786 a year. Yeah, that's almost $1,000 a week. Now keep in mind that is the combined incomes of everyone who lives in a household 15 years old and older. So that's not a terrible amount of money, but with a low cost of living, you could probably do okay. Now here's the index. It's an 84. Yeah, healthcare, utilities are high, everything else is lower. Housing is a 59, so it's 41% lower. Yeah, so that's pretty good numbers. Bartlett National Bank Guest House, established 2019. Yeah, it's great old buildings here. Almost all of these buildings were built very early 1900s. Like 1900 to 1907. And they're all in pretty good condition. That just says whiskey. Does that mean it's a bar? I don't know. What do you see in there? I'm not sure what we're looking at. So I looked up the poverty, 15.4% overall. Children 17 and under, 25%. Folks 65 and over, 13%. So poverty is a bit high here. These old buildings look straight out of late 1800s, don't they? I mean, seriously. I mean, just like in the last town, you could pull your horse up, tie it around, and that wouldn't look unusual, you know, in an old Wild West movie. This is all awesome. Dry goods and notions. Gents furnishing, goods, boots, shoes. How long do you think that's been there? What's inside? Let's take a look. Just a bunch of stuff. It's probably been there for years and years. Yeah, this building is a treasure. Got one here too. Not quite as good a shape. Its windows are covered so we can't see inside. That is something. That great old Coke mural. Yeah, the only shop that seems to be really doing any business here is this Cash Dash Smoke Shop. Right here at the very end of downtown. Yeah, Cash Dash Smoke Shop. And they're open. Well, let's take a look-see, shall we? Like the last town, this was founded by the railroad and became an agricultural town. I want to see this mural. Beech nut, sliced bacon. And what's this say? MKT, Katy Railroad, Kansas, Texas. Missouri, Kansas, Texas. Okay. Check this out, guys. This house is for sale. It's on West Bell Street. Trying to see a street number so somebody can look it up. I don't see one. Well, somebody... Oh, 105. 105 West Bell. This house is for sale. What do you guys think? Somebody look that up and let the rest of us know. Be curious how much that goes for. Median home value in this town is $150,600. That's surprisingly high. You know, when, as you guys know, I go to these towns like this, and home values are often less than $100,000. Again, another sign that Austin is on its way. Well, there's the fire department. Bartlett Volunteer Fire Department. And look at the street. That is a beautiful old house. It's got this great yard in the back and a detached garage. Huge garage area. Looks like there's another 2-car garage back on the side there. Plus one right here. Wow. Well, they got the trifecta here. And Dollar General. And across the street, Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. Taqueria. Delicious taco burritos more. Sylvia's Mexican food. Looks like someone's house, doesn't it? Now they got a little gas station here. I went in there to get a Coke, and I was a little, I would guess 10 years old, little guy, man in the register. Got a kick out of that. Obviously a family business. I'm not sure what this was. Maybe small apartments? Or even a tiny motel. That's a dead end. I'm not going down there. I checked out crime. It's pretty low here. Last year, 16 incidents per 1,000 people. U.S. is 23. So, yeah, crime here is lower than it is in the country as a whole. Well, they got lots of cars in front of that house. I've been looking for the post office. Finally found it. There it is. Bartlett, Texas. Oh, Bartlett Area Museum, it says. Interesting. I don't know if that's operating. I don't think so. Well, let's see. I think that's enough for here. I've got one more town to show you. Yeah, so let's head up in that direction right now. Well, I've just arrived at the town of Holland. Holland, Texas. Here's the map. Now, this is downtown. City Hall over there. And it looks like we have the fire department right here. Other than that, it is very quiet, isn't it? Well, let's stop and take a look, shall we? Get a closer look on foot. Alright, so here's another look. City Hall. It's temporarily closed for construction, it says. Yeah, see this big corn cob here? They have a big corn fest here. I believe I read that. It's a pretty big deal. This is the police department. Looks like a quiet day for them. And crime here is pretty good. Last year they had 14 incidents per 1,000 people. U.S. is 23, so crime here is lower. I don't know what this is. Might be... Yeah, looks empty, doesn't it? I don't think there's anything happening there. Well, let's see. How about some numbers? Population, 2020, it was 1,075. But U.S. Census estimates 2023 the population to be 1,297. Yeah, so this town is growing. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, another empty building here. It's pretty bad condition. Median age here is 36. That's lower than the US of 39. 50-50 gender breakdown. 73% of the town is white, 18% Hispanic, 6% black, last 3% mixed race. Hey, look at this. Ah, he ran off. Did you guys see that cat? I'm having a good cat day. Saw some in the last town, but they ran off too, so couldn't get a shot, unfortunately. Yeah, lots of old buildings here. Again, another one that's kind of empty. Huh. Looks like that could have been a restaurant. But it's sitting empty now. Let's see, median household income, $53,000 a year. That is a little over $1,000 a week. And there's just all kinds of stuff. This place might be a place that is in business. It appears to be closed today. All kinds of goodies in there, huh? Lots and lots of treasures. Let's see. What's poverty like? 13.8% overall. Children 17 and under, 17%. Folks 65 and older, 21%. The one for folks 65 and older, that's pretty high. Cost of living index. Here's the chart. 89. Again, healthcare and utilities are high. All three towns, same thing. Housing 22% lower. Man, I love that old bus. That is awesome. Well, let's see what this says here. Looks like maybe the high schoolers here get to come in and add a block on a regular basis. Got some interesting stuff here. Uh-oh. A&M, UT sucks. Them's fighting words for a lot of people here in Texas. Yeah, there you go. Well, let's see. The median home value here is $159,100. That's starting to get up there a little, isn't it? Maybe I'll look at some of the homes on the streets here. It's a greenhouse. Kind of a lime green, isn't it? With a purple door. Interesting. Here's one with a lot of stuff. Well, some stuff. It's not too bad. Yeah, I got a dog out front. No cat. Well, they have a Dollar General over here on the edge of town. Well, I'm back in downtown. And it sure is quiet, isn't it? Well, anyway, guys. Up next, I've got a big retrospective video. It's going to be it's going to be for our 3-year anniversary of doing this, and it's going to be a 50-state drive-through video. It'll be a little bit long, but it's going to show all the highlights of what we've seen visiting every single state in this country. So that's coming up next. We will see you guys then.